Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer, and today we are taking a look at the Gargarin and Shepard classes. I have to say this about the Shepard. It is arguably my favorite STD design. The design is very, very, very close to what I would consider, well, TMP. The saucer, the general area here just screams, I am an Excelsior, deal with it. A few modifications. Maybe a little gondola here for the Columbia engineering hull for the deflector dish, and you have a fancy starship, but there's one problem. You can see the starbase between the nacelles. Cell pylons, in fact, the pylons are split, which is dumb. I know Star Trek doesn't exactly do structural science all that well. It's hundreds of years in the future, and they're using materials stronger than titanium or steel, so they have an excuse. But this just... No, those nacelles are just... Those pylons are just way too thin and flimsy. They should be, well, thick. Very thick. Now, the Gargarin has a better excuse. It's a more advanced starship, and it at least has much thicker pylons, even if they are split. But this is a very good starship, and it's a miracle worker vessel too, which means you automatically have 11 consoles instead of 10, like other tier 10 ships you get from the C-Store. Its trait is also very, very unique. It allows you, once slotted, it lets you use beam fire at will, cannon scatter fire, and torpedo spread. Here's an example. If you use torpedo spread 3, you get beam fire at will 2, and cannon fire and scatter volley 2 for the cannons, which gives you more room for other tactical abilities. Arguably a trait that I like, but haven't used due to, well, not wanting to experiment. What I've got works. But given that I'm starting to run out of missions for some of my tunes, I might as well start experimenting. Anyway, is this a ship worth getting? Very, just for the trait. Also, the fleet variant is pretty good. 12 consoles. That's enough firepower to make anybody weep with joy. Even if I'm not a fan of the STD skin. Okay, the only problem I have with this is the pylons. Housecoat Gaming signing off.